It's a lovely sunny day and we've come to Stratford to come to London's newest park. Come and join us as we go for a walk around the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park.
When you enter the park from this direction, the first thing you come across is the pleasure gardens, where you have to avoid getting wet. Or not, depending upon your age.
There's the water labyrinth. This is going to be very popular with children. Or big children like me. No.
You also need to keep a lookout for history trees by artists Ackroyd and Harvey, located mainly near the park entrances. On the inside of the metal rings, you'll find words inspired by each location. Head down towards the East 20 bar and kitchen, and you'll then find something else new.
This is something that's completely new, wasn't here during the Olympics, it's just for the park. It's the pixel wall. You can rotate the blocks, light and dark, to spell anything you like. I think we should spell Londonist. That'll take a long time, wouldn't it?
One of the bridges to the Olympic Park itself has been taken away and replaced by an adult climbing wall. We were delighted to find that there's also a children's playground with a miniature version, and I was being a big kid again. We're also going to set you the challenge of finding the artwork by Grenville Davey that's inspired by workshops with local people. They're called the Tiny Bronze Fingerprints, and they're in the park somewhere.
This is quite amazing. I remembered this from 2 years ago, 2012. This is Carpenters Lock. It's an actual old lock. And I remember there was a bridge that used to link this side to this side together. And also there was a roof, and you didn't realise, but the roof above was this multicoloured thing which you walked across, and now they've opened it all up. It's completely open. The lock is here. It's amazing. And over here is probably my favourite memory of 2012. So the Olympic Park has become the Queen Elizabeth Park, and it's undergone a major transformation. Loads of landscaping, features and things which we've pointed out. But this, to me, is the simplest but the best thing. One of the best days of my life I ever had in London was the day I spent at the Olympics. And at the end of the day, I stood in this spot. It was 10 o'clock at night, and I looked over here, and the Olympic Stadium was all lit up in purple. The bridge was here. There were just people milling around it. It was a beautiful atmosphere, and I just love the fact that I'm sort of back here in the park, standing on the spot where that happened, and that alone is enough to make me want to come back and relive the Olympics. I'm going to try and take another photo like I did about 2 years ago.
If you walk along the river, you'll find these, and in other places, a whole load of benches. Take a seat.
Now, if at any time during the park you decide to rest up your feet for a while on one of these lovely benches, be aware that on about 50 of them throughout the park, there's these little metallic plaques where you can learn things as well. I've just learnt that this bench, for example, is 93 million miles away from the sun. So it's open, London's newest park, the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park. Come on down, feel free to explore, relive some of those Olympic memories.